Howe says Jermain Defoe still has the prize of a World Cup spot available. Howe says Jermain Defoe still has the prize of a World Cup spot available. Bournemouth manager Howe has backed Jermain Defoe to keep his World Cup dream alive by helping to fire the team out of the relegation places. The Cherries find themselves in the bottom three going into this weekend's matches. Defoe, 35, was one of 7 senior players axed by England boss Gareth Southgate when he named a youthful squad for the back-to-back Wembley friendlies against Germany and Brazil later this month. However, Howe thinks the forward can still rediscover his best goal-scoring form and make Southgate's playing party for the tournament in Russia next year. I think in some respect he will understand. In respect, it's not a competitive game, Howe said on Defoe's demotion. I think he will look at it and think he has every opportunity if he performs for us. He will still see that prize at the end of the season. I think it's up to us, and to him obviously, to put him in that position to be able to do it. Quote, Defoe has struggled for goals since returning to the South Coast club in the summer, the winner against Brighton in the Premier League in September being his solitary strike. Defoe has struck only once for Bournemouth this season. I don't think it's about Jermain, to be honest, Howe admitted on the Cherries' lack of cutting edge. It's about us as a team. This season, if there's been a criticism of the team, we've scored 6 goals. It's not enough. We haven't created enough chances with regularity. We've not been potent enough in the final third. So that's not about Jermain, it's about the team. Jermain had a slight hamstring problem that took him out of training for about 10-11 days. So the plan to play him against Chelsea last game was for about 60 minutes maximum. Anyway, Jermain is fine. I think he'll have a big part, have a voice in our season. He's already scored a very important goal. He's had other chances to score and, again, the team has to create and be able to supply him with the chances that he needs. That's been the big thing from the team's perspective. We haven't quite done that yet. We haven't quite done that this season with the regularity that we've always done it. So, from a team's perspective, we need to find ways to score. Quote, Bournemouth 0-1 Chelsea highlights. Bournemouth 0-1 Chelsea highlights. Howe's side travelled to Newcastle on Saturday, before facing Huddersfield, Swansea and Burnley in a pivotal November run of top-flight games. From their 10 league matches so far they have 2 wins, 1 draw and 7 defeats. You reflect on the games and points you could have had against Manchester City, Everton, Spurs. We've been very competitive, he added. We've had a really tough start to the season with the fixtures we've had so far. I think Newcastle are a very well-organized team. Rafael Benitez organizes his side as one that's hard to beat. Quote,